Hi guys, AlphaStarDX here with the Alpha stream, and tonight we are finally finishing off Gizmos and Gadgets.
Shoosh.
Back with me, of course, is Wit Sharper Than Fang.
Hello, everybody.
Well, hi, Kat. Good to have you too. So, the series of races, very frustrating chimp races, is finally coming to a head. And you'll see how now.
Yeah, I enjoyed all of this very much, but it's time for us both to move on.
Yes. Oh, excuse me, bitch. Anyway.
I have not seen the Twitch chat. Who are we cussing at?
We are cussing at Cannibal Kitty, who apparently took offense to my calling her cat.
What is her, preferred nickname? Cannibal?
Cannibal.
Oh, and preferred pronouns.
She.
Okay.
I'll let one of the others handle that one. Actually, you know what? Oh yeah, she does know. She just couldn't come in yet. Yeah, screw it. We're on the air. I'll let somebody else handle that. Let's go. So where we last left...
I don't think we've ever let the music go for that long.
No, I don't think so either. So I did some go-ahead work, and we ended up with a situation I didn't think we were going to run into. It's nothing bad that's going to prolong us, but... Oh. Would you like to address that in the chat?
Are your pronouns cannibal self?
Okay, so here's what we ended up with. So I broke ahead on Auto 5. We're all the way up to race point aside from one.
Did we suddenly go unlive again?
I don't think so. Why?
Because I have it open and it's trying to make me watch your last video.
No,
I don't
the
recall
site's
asking it to do that.
No, the site has been having some apparent issues lately. It's showing up on the app. I can see it on mute, but yeah, the sites they've been
for some reason cannot watch it live.
Yeah, the viewers have been telling me that the site's been giving problems.
Cool.
The app
it's
isn't.
Hard
Yeah, the app
monitor chat when it does that.
Not necessarily. You can still pop out. You can still pop out the chat from the gear.
Right. I
the gear
never
button.
remember to pop it out. Gear.
Yeah. So the gear and then the pop out should be up in that menu.
Gear. I see a gear and I click on it, and it doesn't have anything about popping it out. How many?
Really?
God, I'm so bad at this game. How many gears are there? There's just the one?
How many what now?
Gears. Because it's showing me a playback?
It's just the one gear down below the chat window. It should be a gear and the three bars.
Gear and 3 bars.
Should be the 2 buttons that you see down below the chat.
I see only a gear, and the only things that show me are viewer settings and hide timestamps and mod tools. Because
That's
again, what I'm seeing on the
strange.
site, it's showing me playback. It's not showing me live. Did I click on something dumb? Oh, gear and 3 bars. I clicked on a different thing. And this gear is showing me many more options. Pop out. Okay.
Okay,
all of the rest of this.
So Cannibal, everything you've typed up to this point has not been seen by Wit.
As always, cussing at him, and
Oh, hey, good. And there's a link for everybody in there to join Cannibal's Discord. Okay, enough of the logistical crapola. Here's why we're right before race point. We had one decal decision. The other two were repeats. So, everybody that's watching right now, I'm taking a vote. Would you like to see the racing helmet or the wings upon this car?
Please go.
Deadly Premonition, that's the one.
Yes, it was. On this car, please. Please go.
Alright, I see one vote for wings. Where in the world is everybody else?
Wings.
2 for wings.
I don't know. Well, Lexia's got stuff to do that isn't this.
Yeah.
Cannibal is here. Solar.
Solar.
I don't know where Solar is.
Well, if Solar's the last one here to vote, which it looks like she would be, it really doesn't matter what she says. We've got 2 for wings. But, Solar, if you have a decision, feel free to tell us. Anyway, with the wings on, it's race time.
Holy smokes.
Yeah, the 180 horsepower engine is actually the same size as the 120 that we saw in the last race, so really nothing extra special here.
No, but the animation of how far you get, how far ahead you get, excuse me, on certain things, is pretty impressive.
All right. Now, we also broke ahead on Alternative Energy 5. And guess what? We wound up with exactly the same decal decision. And being that the wings have already been used, now we are doing the racing helmet. And we are going to race with this one too. Holy crap, he got it. Whoa there!
What did he build?
Something really slow and crappy, apparently. But look at this.
That's not how any of that should work.
That would be a collision if not for the height difference. Shots fired on the Discord.
Nah, it's not that big of an insult. I do act much like an old person.
I like that. Now, we did not break ahead on the final aircraft race because we have to do something to really close this thing out. And since we have... Well, where did I come from? Well, see, when my parents did a thing and I was... Well, anyway, birds and the bees. So... since we have some new folk here, we're going to try this interactive idea one final time, since this is the very last race that we are ever going to do here. I knew what you meant, Cannibal. I'm just being an ass, like always. As you can see by my rank, the ass on Alpha's throne, yeah.
I'm 27. I'm not that old. And also, thank you for doing what you do. My grandmother lived with us for the final years of her life, and it really, really messed up my mom having to be her caretaker, so I know particularly how difficult that is.
Yes, I remember you making mention of that too, I think.
So, yeah, thanks for doing that. Alright, let's go throw 93 bananas at these impossible chimps.
Yeah, this is going to be hell on earth, I promise you. But this is the end. So here's what we're building tonight, guys. A personal jet. And let's go through the parts we need one more time. In case you missed the last 5 episodes, really, but the last episode had this. So we need a tail cone.
With a shallow angle.
Correct. We need a swept tail mounted high. The cockpit and cabin apparatus is all the same.
Which one of them serves champagne, though? That's the important part.
Yeah, exactly. We need a thin and pointed nose section. We need controls with a computer and a motor. We need a wing with a 35-degree sweep. We need a turbofan engine with electronic computer controls. We need a fuel tank inside the wing. And finally, we need a thin airfoil with a sharp front edge. If we get those 9 parts, we are guaranteed to win the final race. So, let's run at this one more time. Are we ready?
At least I am.
Let's go!
Okay, not so bad. Oh, it's got that dumb bounce.
Yep.
But at least,
Yep, this is the gauntlet section from before.
I don't know. Only a few chimps so far evident, and they seem to have trapped themselves.
Yep.
Oh, heck, even I could have done this one.
Yeah. Okay, so explain as best you can how gears work.
Me?
Yeah.
Oh, if it's an even number of gears, the two things will go in the same direction.
And this can be this can be partially explained by clockwise and counterclockwise motion.
Yeah, whatever.
Yeah.
But if it's an odd number of gears, then they'll go in the opposite direction.
For the most part, yes.
The tricky part is when they start going, like in 2 planes at the same time. Like if you have to, your actuator is in the bottom left corner, and you have 2 things, like in the top right corner. That's when I start having trouble deciding which number I'm supposed to be using. I suppose it's all the same, but it intimidates me. Banana!
It's lagging because there are so many chimps around.
It's still calculating them even if they're off screen?
Yep. And I just got the right tail, so I need to watch myself here. Thankfully, I have a couple insurance parts already.
Yeah, but we can't guarantee which one they'll take, no?
No, we can't. We're going to hang on to this. Here's what the thin with the rounded front edge looks like. We'll get a comparison later. That's a turbofan engine. And here's the swept tail mounted high, which we are going to protect.
Oh, yeah.
1 down, 8 to go. Can we guess what this part is?
Well,
by the way, everybody in the chat, feel free to ring in as well if you have any thoughts on this.
All one of them.
Yes. Yeah, we still haven't seen solar yet. It is a nail.
I knew that.
Yes, you've seen it a few times. Well, that depends. Are you able to see the show?
I imagine... Maybe.
Uh-huh. And there's a wrench.
That's kind of a mysterious answer.
Did I mention she's going to be really difficult?
No, I don't think you... I think you sort of hinted at it.
Oh, that's why he didn't pick that up. Well, we need to get up there. Because those are some very exposed parts. And there's the wing. Those guys, I think, only stay asleep for like 15 seconds this time.
Oh, that changes with the difficulty as well?
Yeah. And the fact that this is the 15th race. Yes, Cannibal, you.
Yeah.
Here's what the 35-degree sweep looks like. When we get another wing, we'll see comparison. Fuel tank on middle of wing.
Like some sort of idiot.
Yeah, see, he's awake again. And I need to get over here and see if I can...
somehow.
Yep, see if I can grab up any parts.
If this is the first one of these you've gotten to watch, Cannibal, you will see why Alpha should be kept away from wiring electronics at all costs.
Oh yeah, by the way, we need red paint for this one.
Cool.
That one's non-negotiable because reasons.
Autism completionist reasons.
Something like that.
Oh, these.
Yeah,
Gears.
So gears is mechanical, right?
Electrical is top, and have we decided that it's also the sun?
Well...
No, there's only 4.
Yeah. So mechanical is the gears, electrical is flashlight. Oh boy. Anybody I know by any chance? Oh, the engines. I'm not screwing with this. Back to the workshop.
You've really never played it all before? Which edition are you learning?
I'm trying to figure out why that one chimp didn't pick this up, because this engine is gold. So here's turbofan versus turbofan with electronic controls.
Aha.
And electronic controls is the one that we need.
Is this your way of telling us that you're going to be very distracted during this? Currently beginning. Like right this second, so we should let you do that.
That's fine, I'm used to being the neglected background noise. Okay, cool. So there's a wheel and a screw involved in this. The wheel is the wheel, and the screw is the screw. Pretty much. In case anybody was unsure what was going on there.
Nice. You're taking away my thunder. Those are the puzzles I can solve.
My bad. That's not the paint we need either, but we'll keep that one.
No, but it is insurance.
Yep. Keep that one to be safe.
You should save.
Oh, yes, you know what? I should.
This is chugging like a thing that chugs.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
So every time I go back to the technology center, it saves everything I've picked up, where I'm standing. Because we've been having glitches over the last couple episodes, mostly when I'm not carrying parts that they can take, but I'm not screwing with that at this point.
Yeah, not with how,
Alright, we're only going to tackle half the gauntlet right now.
I thought that was not possible.
I found a way to make it possible.
Oh, congratulations.
Yep. If I go this way, and don't screw up this jump, which I didn't, I can just do this.
See, this is what I'm talking about.
Yep. Only one of these
If
tracks.
we were going straight up, we would need an even number of gears.
Yep. Only one of these tracks is going to work. Which one?
We could do 3 littles and a big on the middle one.
Yep, that's the one that'll work. Because if you look on the right, there's a gap that's too big for even 2 bigs to connect. Nothing is going to click there. You're hungry? Oh, hungry.
Oh, jeez. That's quite a misread.
Oops. See if there's anything in here I can snag. Yep. Okay, so we'll get to see a different kind of engine. Turboprop. The weakest kind. We also have the weakest tail. So, how about this one?
Oh, fuck off. I just looked up and saw that and decided that I didn't want any part of it.
Okay.
Oh man, shrimp Alfredo, that sounds delicious. Please eat that shrimp for me.
I'm not even counting, honestly. At least not yet. Now I'm counting. 8 and 6 should do it. Good. Alright, plan A is crazy and plan B is even crazier. I'm going with plan A. I'll get those 2 chimps on the other way down. So there are 2 inclined planes. Where
one in the front and one in the back.
Yep. The things that slope. By the way, Cannibal, did you know there's math in this too?
Cannibal may be getting that shrimp that I've commanded for her to eat.
Oh yeah, that's true. He's got no other way out right now. He's got to come this way, which means I've got him. And I need to haul, like now. Fuel tank and side wing. I definitely need a friggin' haul. And the cockpit.
Be smart, not fast.
Yeah.
Nail covers.
That's what they are. Oh, did I mess something up here? Yeah, I did. Okay. We don't need that door. I'm not screwing with it. Here's the fuel tank inside the wing, as compared to the tank in the middle of the wing. So...
That's just a thing?
Yeah, that's just a thing. We're going to go inside the wing, which doesn't do anything from a drag standpoint. That's the wimpy turboprop engine. Here, take a good look.
Oh.
Pitiful, ain't it? And the fact that it needs a propeller to function. Those are controls with cables. Borderline useless. Alright, so you see the arch on the straight tail as opposed to the swept one?
Yes?
Yeah, you see that curve difference right there?
Oh, okay, yeah.
And the flaps are down low instead of up high. That's the
Yeah.
worst tail you could have. Fat and rounded nose section, that's the worst you could have.
Yep.
And this is the thick airfoil with the rounded front edge, even worse than the thin one from a drag standpoint.
And those are the wrong colors of paint.
You know what? I never opened my my notes document. Oh dear. She knocked herself out.
Oh, great.
We used the Comet on Auto 4, so that's no good.
Cool.
We have plenty of insurance pieces. I'm not going to hold on to the paint. Now would be a good time to save. Okay, so we have the cockpit and cabin. We got to get rid of one of these airfoils to make room. Let's get rid of the fat one, because that's the one we would less need. Okay, we're in good shape there. So, what do we have? We have the wing, the engine, the fuel tank, the tail, and the cockpit. So we still need the nose, the tail cone, the controls, and
Paint and a decal.
the airfoil.
Airfoil.
And paint and a decal. Yep. 3 decals left out there. The first one was a repeat from Auto 4. Now, gauntlet time. Alright, let's see what we remember here. The watermelon using oil. So the watermelon adds how much weight to the base basketball?
2?
Little
Is
more.
it 2?
Little more.
Which one was 2? Or was ramps were 2, weren't they?
The boot adds 2 weight.
And the watermelon adds more than that?
Adds 3, yeah.
Are you that doesn't make any sense to me.
I mean, I can demonstrate.
I mean, I guess you're right. I guess a watermelon, your average watermelon, is heavier than your average boot. I thought it had something to do with shape.
Yeah, so if you go 7 on the boot by itself, it'll fly 5. Do it for the watermelon, it'll fly 4.
I don't like this.
Now, what does oil do? Takes away some amount.
Yeah. I also thought that was 2, but again, I think those are No, it is 2.
The oil is 2, correct. So if the watermelon adds 3 and the oil takes away 2 from the weight.
You have to the target plus 1?
Yep. Yep, so the net weight is plus 1. Going from the base of a clean orange ramp with a basketball on normal gravity. Whoa! Where's that one chimp going? He probably escaped through there. I'm gonna go after him. That's gotta be him right there. And he's gonna go right down, right? That looks incredibly dangerous.
What if we skipped that one until we know we need it?
That's probably what I'm gonna do.
Because now they're all contained.
Yeah, I'm not breaking that up. Okay, time to go. Oh, we got lucky. Did you see the chimp coming out the door?
Oh no, I missed that, but I see him now.
Yeah, he was coming out the door as we went in.
Yeesh.
That was lucky. Oh, hold on, hold on, hold on. Let's stay right here. He tried to get cute and it didn't work.
Aha!
And he's not carrying anything. I kind of hope they all plunge themselves into that one hole. So.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Those will go in the same direction.
As will these. Because instead of this scenario here, where we have one bearing from one side and one from the other, they're both bearing on the same side. So now these, because it's odd, are going to turn in the same direction and get us there anyway. If that makes any sense whatsoever.
No, I'm just counting, like, around the right turn. I'm sure you're right. I'm sure I'm coming at it from a purely... You have the why, and I just have the what.
Okay. I mean, the two together form a perfect experiment, so you know what?
Yeah, right.
Well, we're going to have no choice but to go into that one room there. Okay.
Light is the dam.
Remember why the light is the dam?
Yeah, because the dumb fucking lamppost that doesn't mean anything, and you don't notice it's a lamppost because you only notice it once it moves.
Yep. What else we got?
I'm sorry. Yeah, it's electrical. That's electrical. That's got the cord, so that's electrical. Mechanical is the windmill. And also that, I guess.
Mechanical's everything. Electrical's everything but the windmill.
Yeah, I guess.
So the dam's got 3 energy attached to it. Funny, I've seen one form of energy branch out to all 4 pictures in an exercise, but I've never seen all 4 types of energy in an exercise go into one picture. I mean, the dam could have been nuclear for all we know. Okay, here we go. There's the airfoil. And a nose we don't need. Well, we've got a lot of protection here. Oh, damn it, I have to go back up. That may be the nose we need right there. We've seen the fat and rounded nose. That's the nose we need. I may need to find some kind of expressway down.
Yeah.
Alright, so what's light?
The nuclear one because it's dumb, the lamp because it's a lamp, and the fire because it's fire.
Yep, nuclear.
The nuclear one, and that's it.
Yep.
Mechanical is the windmill.
Yep.
Heat is definitely the fire.
That's 6.
I guess the nuclear one if they insist.
Yep.
And I guess the lamp?
Yep. Because light bulbs are hot.
Yeah, but they're only... Forget it.
Are you trying to logic your way out of this one?
Yeah, I fucking hate these. They don't make any sense. They make a little bit of sense, but they don't... If they're gonna make that much sense, they should make the rest of it, and they don't.
Well, this is going to be the last night that you're ever going to have to put up with this.
Huzzah!
And the best part is we're only down to 2 more parts for the plane. We just need the tail cone and the controls now. Alright. I'm going to have to try and get back up. Did we ever use the rainbow? Of course we did, because of the...
Big Gay Blimp!
Big Gay Blimp, yeah. I think maybe I should just handle this. Six, 7. I tried to get cute. That's not going to work. Or this might actually. Not quite. But I know a way to fix that. I know a way to fix that too. Alright, gauntlet time. Maybe we'll find the other 2 parts. And actually, I should check and see if the chimp picked one of those up. He didn't. So either he's got stuff or those are both bananas. Well, we have the airfoil we need. Let's just grab that because... You know what, we'll play with that later. Let's get these parts to safety. There's the paint. Yep, I'm going to take a little cheap way out of this gauntlet. And the last new engine. Yeah, I'm going to do something a little bit cheap. And hope I don't get my ass handed to me for it. Oh, hey, math.
Oh, okay. 30 and 1 is 31. I need something that ends in a 6 and a 5.
Okay.
Or a 0 and a 1.
Good.
And I don't think I'm going to get a 1 out of either of these. So it's going to have to be 6 and 5. So 4 and 4 is 16. That ends in a 6.
Yep.
And 5 and 31. 5 and 4 is 20?
Yep.
Wait, hang on.
Well, take what you
No,
have.
I need a 5. 5 and 3 is 15.
Yep. At that point, it's subtraction. Take the 16 off the 31, you're left with 15. How do you get 15 off of 5? That's all it is. So yeah, I found a little cheat way out of the gauntlet. There's the sweepless wing. You can see a big difference here. Still with me?
I'm sorry.
Oh, there you are.
First is having a small crisis.
Oh, okay. She okay?
No.
Do we need to, like, Find some kind of emergency stop point here?
I'll let you know.
Okay. There's the turbojet engine. A little bit bigger than the prop.
Still no controls.
Yeah, tubes and cables are no good. Get rid of one of those to make room. There's our thin and pointed nose section.
Oh, it looks dumb.
Yeah, and the fat and pointed nose section, think what the fat and rounded one we had before looked like, and it's just got a point on it. And there's the airfoil. So we still need the controls and the tail cone. And the rainbow decal is no good to us. Medium angles, we'll keep that. And our red paint.
That is a very light red.
Yes. I was hoping for crimson. Fly with the blood of our enemies. Or, well, yeah, enemies, because we're playing with the damn chimps. There's 5 of them now in that containment cell.
Yeah, we just have to make sure you don't wander in there by accident. Like, there's no back way into that room, right?
I don't think so.
Okay, then we are safe. As long as that screen doesn't cause the game to crash every time you get there. And those guys are contained too, but there is a back way into that one.
We're going to have to go through there to get through the rest of the gauntlet.
Oh, Solar finally made it.
There you are. There's controls with a motor. And
it's that gender non-binary... well, sorry, it's dat gender non-binary person.
Let's get rid of this tail. And, of course, I picked the wrong door. Alright, move it, move it, move it, move it. And your mouse is failing? Odd. These two...
I don't know. Alpha fixed all of my problems by having me unplugging it and plugging it into a different USB port.
I mean, that's my personal fix for pretty much everything. We're not going through doors we don't need to. We're not doing magnets either. But explain magnets as best you can while we're here.
They fucking suck.
Okay, cool.
They just take too long unless you have a really simple one because the magnets shuffle around until they're finally attached, and the act of rotating them to match up poles just takes too long. 5 times 4 is 16. 3... Oh, it's 31 again.
Yes, it is. Only this time...
Well, 2 and... 3 and 5 is 15.
Yeah. So instead of a 5, we have a 3. That just means we put it
Oh,
on
duh. They're just backwards.
Yeah, that's all. That's all it is. Anyway, magnets hook in.
Oh, skillfully done.
Thank you. You can tell I've learned a couple lessons since the last time I dealt with them. Okay. Yeah, fair enough. Okay, so we have a class 3 lever and a screw. What do?
The screw is obviously the screw.
Yep.
The class 3 lever's kind of the whole thing. I guess
Pretty much.
like the neck of it right underneath the screw would be the main point of torque.
Pretty much. Technically the hand counts too. Alright, we've cleared the gauntlet. That's the danger door that we are not going to touch.
Yeah.
And it doesn't look like there's much reason to go down there either. There's 6 of them. We're going to go about halfway through this floor, only because there's a box.
Light is the light.
Yep.
Nuclear is none of these things.
Yep.
Mechanical is the top, and the second, and the third. And electrical is definitely the bottom, and I don't know how they're powering that roller coaster.
Hydraulics. Specifically blood. Blood of the kids who've died on it before.
Don't you need another way? Like, hydraulics isn't its own power source.
Hamsters.
Got it.
Okay, so, cannibal. Wit hinted to a reason why I should never be let deal with electrical jobs.
He's about to break every rule in whatever books there are. Oh, Jesus.
Job well done.
And then the entire factory caught on fire.
Okay.
How did that...
Yeah, that containment cell is staying fucking contained.
When was the last time you saved? Because I feel like the whole game is going to shut down the next time you get to that screen.
I'm not gonna... Well, yeah, that would probably be a good idea. At the very least, I ain't going in that room. I've got absolutely no reason to do so.
Yeah. We have a lot of parts.
Yes, we do.
Are they all unnecessary?
Most of them. But by necessary and form of insurance, I don't really care about anything, honestly, aside from the tail cone and the controls at this point. So, if you listen as I do this puzzle, which is pretty short, you'll hear one of the reasons why we're not doing the longer ones. You hear that annoying little riff? Yeah. I ain't doing a big monstrosity like that. That doesn't really matter. What's up here? That's the door I'm not touching. You know what? Screw it. If we're lucky, they'll pick up dummies. Oh, we are all kinds of fucked if we don't have all the parts by this point. Like, by the point where we have to go in there and play with the chimps. Yes! We have the tail cone.
Woohoo! Getting so close.
One part left. These are the controls with a motor. Push comes to shove, we'll be able to win this race with that. But I gotta finish this right. If I possibly can. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Plus, I want to see how much bigger that zoo gets. Oh yeah, you know what? Because they all have to be odd. Every split.
I gotta say, their celebration music, at least on that one, doesn't sound like a celebration. Until the last major chord, because it's going down, it sounds like you failed.
Yeah, it's true. Fortunately, we didn't. What do we have here?
Oh, it's the wash line.
Yep.
You have to choose, Cannibal. You can't have them both.
Can't have your cake and eat it too. So yeah, the straight tail mounted high. You've seen both the straight and the swept. You've seen both the low and the high.
Cannibal doesn't eat cake. You can't have your long pig and eat it too.
I like pork roast.
Very long pork.
Okay, so... Still only 6. We've done this. Let's just...
Yeah, we've done this exact one. That is a coincidence.
Well, just running it through, honestly, is faster than any alternative.
No, I mean, I don't think I've seen an exact repeat of the puzzle of these. Certainly not so quickly. Like, I'm sure we've gotten the puzzle of, like, 2 little gears and a big gear a couple of times, but this was super fast.
We're out of here.
Controls!
We're leaving. I'm not screwing with this any longer. And look at that, it's 10 o'clock.
Oh, it doesn't even feel like 10.
Yep. As much fun as I had with this game as a kid, I've had about enough. So...
Yeah, pounding it all at once is actually a kind of a drag.
So there's what the little computer on the backside looks like.
Yeah, look at that.
Oh, fuck. The decals.
Oh, don't.
Does anybody give a shit at this point?
What are our choices? Is it just like comment or something?
I don't
or
even
we
know.
threw it away. Forget it.
Yeah,
our choice is to have no choice.
Yeah, fuck it. Red plane. A plain red plane.
Are you not entertained? Whatever. My choice is not to choose.
Everything I say is a lie.
Alright, I think we should go.
Let's fly.
That doesn't even look like the plane we built.
No, it really doesn't.
Wow, this one's like kind of close. I mean, I know these animations are basically meaningless. And that runway is dangerously unsafe.
Yes, extremely.
Way too short. Oh.
Okay, Morty Maxwell.
Oh my god, he speaks?
I finally won all 15 challenge races.
I thought you signed the sound.
That proves I am a better scientist than you are. Yeah, last I checked, he was silent protagonist.
Guess not in this game.
Now take your fucking cyber chimps and get out of Shady Glen.
He's, editorializing.
You may have won the last race, but I am going to take your trophy.
Honestly, I'm kind of okay with that. We have 14 more, and this guy will be gone. Oh, shit! We have to call the police.
I think he missed.
He's in a lot, like, they're going to be casualties. We need to alert somebody.
No, there's only going to be one casualty. The rest of them are robots, and at this point in time, we're not considered sentient. See, robots didn't get their sentience until the year 2366. I believe that was the year in the Star Trek.
Is that the Terminator Singularity?
No, Star Trek.
Oh, was that the court case?
Yep. Where Picard or Riker had to stand against them.
Bummer.
Yep.
Is this what it's gonna do for the rest of the time?
Yeah, this is the end. So,
That doesn't even have credits?
Nope. This would have been a perfect point to have credits. Have him doing dances like he would in Midnight Rescue or Outnumbered and all that. Nope, he just stands there like a fucking lump with an Eagle trophy and, yeah.
I can't believe he talked.
And he talked. That was a big thing that, like, should never have happened with a super solver, but guess what? It did. And
like, I'm less upset about this than I am about Pikachu. Although I may be coming around on Pikachu. There are two pretty okay arguments for why Pikachu can talk, as much as it irks me. The first argument is Meowth.
Yep.
And the second argument is this anime has been running for like 20 years, and he's had the same Pokemon.
Yep.
And Meowth did it through concentrated study. I imagine dicking around with it and not trying to learn, in 20 years, you would probably get to roughly the same place of somebody in a couple years of concentrated study would get. I'm not super surprised that Pikachu has learned at least some human speech.
Yep.
Honestly, I feel like the original other Gen 1 starters also probably should have come up with something by now, but then again, they did spend a lot of time in Pokeballs.
Mm.
It doesn't sit well with me, but I can understand it.
Actually, I think I'm going to record this audio for my own collection.
That's really creepy that you have a collection. I don't like the sound of that.
A music collection?
Oh.
Because I have never been able to find this ending song on YouTube or anywhere. So you know what?
It's not a song, Alpha. It's 2 measures.
I don't care. It's cool. I like it.
Well, I understand. I don't understand. Actually, that's the whole point. But I can respect it.
Same general reason I have the entire Busy Town soundtrack.
At least it... Oh, it's got a bridge.
Yep.
Okay, I'll allow it. I thought it genuinely was just those 2 measures over and over.
No, you can't hear it because the volume's so low, but the instrumentation does change little by little every 4 measures. Like it intensifies a little each time until it goes back to the beginning where it's just the bass and the light percussion. Once it finishes, I'll cease the recording.
Wait, when what finishes?
When this loops back around.
How can you tell?
Like this. Right there is where it began, where it went back to just the bass. And
Very well.
Oh crap, which button is it?
Haha!
Oh, there we go. I was on the wrong window. Okay, so now I have that saved. I can work it into an MP3 and then I will have it. Matter of fact, I should have done that from the beginning. Just record all the finishing songs, take screenshots. You know what? Fuck it. I finished them. I know I finished them. Who gives a fuck? We're done. Show's over. Let's get out of this place. So you made mention of wanting to do Operation Neptune and Mission Think.
Yeah.
That'll definitely be down the line. But what I would really like to do the next time there's both you and Rissa, I would really love to do that Dr. Ruth game.
Yeah.
All the dialogue that you two had during the Pikmin stream, which everybody, if you haven't seen that stream, go watch it. Good God Almighty. It'll also give you some idea as to why Wit and her partner Kuro are easily the best candidates for this game. But yeah, it's called Dr. Ruth's Computer Game of Good Sex, and it will happen sometime. But yeah, tomorrow night whenever I get home, we're going to be seeing some Oregon Trail. Saturday I'll finish off Mystic Towers. Sunday is undetermined, although I may take the night off just for the sake of seeing Cannibal Kitty's stream. Yeah. Scream stream, which everybody should go watch when that comes up. I will be posting that up in my Discord and in this chat here in case anybody's watching that. Basically, you know what? Just go subscribe to her right now, the Cannibal Kitty. Just do that because you should, and you will feel like a good person for having done it. Yeah. Anything to add?
No, I'm sorry I wasn't super present this stream, but I'm really glad we got it done.
Me too.
It brought back a lot of good memories, and
it
it's
created
made a couple new ones.
And
I'm also fine with leaving it in the dust.
Yep. It brought back some good. It created some good. It created some bad. And glitches I never knew existed, but we'll never see again. God rest its soul.
Indeed.
So, I guess that's our show. Until tomorrow night when we see some Oregon Trail action. Have an alpha night.